Hey, I say hey. Oh, what's going on? Oh, when I wake in the morning and I step outside, I take a deep breath and I get real high and I hear, whoa, what's going on? Now I say, hey, hey, I say, hey. Oh, what's going on? And I say, hey, hey. I say, hey. Oh, what's going on? Hey, I say, hey. Woo. What's going on? But I have got to seriously pop into bed for the minute, so I'll be back in a minute. Woo! And I step out night at the middle of nights. I get surprised by the mobs at nights. I don't know. That's a creeper, I'm gonna get blown. And I say, ah. I say, I'm running away. Bam. Right, let's get this started. Pretty much lifting up where we left off. Welcome to the next official episode of Chaoscraft SMP. Yeah. Basically, we're going to be continuing where we left off. Well, what I just said. Essentially, last time, before I had to cut off because I had to run an errand, what we were doing is we were filling up the lake, and while we were doing that, we were letting all our lovely ores that we smelt. Lovely ores smelt over here. And the reason we were doing that is because I realised that we don't have to make our emerald fully out of... Sorry, we don't have to make our beacon, our fully leveled beacon, fully out of emeralds. And so what I'm going to do is smelt these into stuff and into blocks. And then we're going to make a fully fledged beacon, which we're going to basically transport about and use for mining diamonds and stuff to pay people back, and obviously just deliver people gifts, especially James, who's new to the SMP. I thought I might just drop and buy some stuff anyway. And yeah, and I'm essentially going to be the errand person, a bit like Hermes on the SMP, essentially, I guess, because I'm not going to be using wings. So yeah, cool. Yeah, these are pretty much almost done as well, which is nice and handy. I mean, apart from some of them which I put some new stuff in, because, well, I put new stuff in because, I got a bunch of new stuff because I just went mining again. Oh, that was done too. And what we can do now is actually turn all of this into blocks. Now, I'm not too worried about the XP because I can just get XP extremely easy from villagers, so that's not really a trouble for me. But yeah, the problem right now that I have is that my beacon doesn't have enough blocks to be full level. And the thing is, well, I have enough diamonds and emeralds to go around. It's just the time that it's going to take to actually get all of those emeralds and all of those diamonds. It's a bit lackluster, and we need this whole thing to get going. Now, that massive project I was talking about, if anyone saw, basically, this whole entire thing here, this whole sugarcane farm, which produces a stupid amount, is going to get doubled in size. But the only way that that can happen is if we actually pop up the top where I can show you a full kind of visual of everything. We're going to chuck some music on as well, because why not? We just pop up the top here like this. I'm going to show you a full visual of everything. Just... Are you joking? What the hell? That felt like it was placed. Like that was uncanny how close that was. What? No, that felt deliberate. Come on. What? But at least all my stuff's okay. Wait, where's my... Where's all my... Are you... Are you actually fucking kidding me? Is all... No, it's all down there. Never mind. Sorry, if my boots are gone, I'm going to be extremely pissed off. Great, my boots are gone. Well, that's terrific. Fucking excellent. Just wonderful. Great way to start the stream, guys. Woo. Well, I don't have boots anymore, which is annoying. And also, this is now broken yet again. I need to get on top of the creeper problem, honestly. It's becoming a bigger thing that needs to be. I'll go chuck this around. Probably need to get some more food soon as well. Right, we'll go chuck all this back in place. I mean, our boots might be here somewhere, but I doubt so. Why the fuck can't I jump that? So I should be able to jump that. Yeah, if our boots were here, they'd be either in this hole or somewhere else. I don't think a zombie could have picked them up from it, yeah. There were no zombies about. And even if they were, they would have been tanked by the creeper. So our boots are lost to eternity, which means we now have no Frostwalker, which is annoying. I'm sure I can make another pair at some point. And this is completely broken as well. Awesome. How did it simultaneously blow up the top and the bottom? That does not make sense to me. No, let me see if that... Here we go. Yep, our boots are now non-existent. We don't have them anymore, which is terrific. Oh no, they're here! Oh my god, yes! I forgot that items spread outwards when you explode. Okay, that's fine. Not so bad start to the stream, we're all good. We're fine. We're all good now. We're all good. It's fine. Oh. That was inside my head. Yeah, we're going to pop back over this way though. Basically, I'm pretty sure there should just be enough blocks, but you've got to fill in like a small portion of a lake and then we're pretty much done on that part. There's like a tiny ravine over here, but I'll do it on TikTok, on live. And that's the thing, I mentioned this yesterday, right? These streams are more like committed to being episodes than other stuff. These need to be kind of more episode, like, thingies, right? These need to be more like episode type stuff. And so the more menial sort of grinding tasks, I'm going to leave over to TikTok Live, such as filling in water. But I also thought we'd just finish us off today because we're so close to obviously having the stuff smelted, finishing the beacon, and it is literally only a small patch. Because as soon as we're done with this, what we're going to do is actually start mining out all of this. And then obviously leave that for TikTok as well, which will be in the meantime. And what we'll actually be doing is expanding the farm and stuff like that, and doing some other stuff today too, hopefully. Or next time, I should say. But yeah. And obviously paying people back as well, because anyone doesn't know, basically August is going to be... If anyone was here for February, I did something called a Mine-a-thon. August is going to be like that, but it's going to be a bunch of different games on Rotary, Minecraft being one of them, the SMP being within the realm of Minecraft, but also Shadowcraft as well. And so, yeah, there's going to be a balance between all of them, hopefully. But when it comes to Chaos, what's going to be happening is I'm going to be doing a bit of mining, a bit of sort of grinding, building farms, just progressing through the thing. Because I've got a timeline that I want to get through by August, and, sorry, by the end of August, via the Shadathon. And it would be really beneficial because it's really going to push us forward in the game and obviously help us kind of match up with where other people are at the minute. And we might have to be able to build some shops as well because of the farms that we're going to build. I need to build a squid farm actually as well. That's the other thing. That needs to happen at some point. Because, well, the librarians that I've got, they'll trade 5 ink sacs for an emerald, which is pretty handy. But obviously what I'm going to do at some point is build an ultimate trading hall, which is the thing that's going to happen basically after the cube. Well, the cube's done. It is literally just this lake and the farms that need doing. So yeah, the trading hall is basically that next big build I want to do, and then I've got like mega bases after that I want to do as well. And yeah, just to remind you, so this entire sort of cube structure is to world height from just above sea level, and then it's that much blocks in every other direction. So it is like fully like a volumetric cube. I made sure of it, and yeah, because of that, it's yeah. What we're going to do is basically mine out this bottom pit, chuck the farms underneath. But yeah, when it comes to mega bases, you're probably wondering, how can we get bigger than this? Well, we're going to go longer and we're going to go deeper. This is basically just on the surface. We've got still like double that underground. So yeah. I'm going to be utilizing the whole part of the world. I'm probably going to build a world eater at some point, just to help me along with that. Which is why I'm going to need a gunpowder farm, which is going to come in the Shudderthon of August. So yeah. Should be fairly easy, because I know a gunpowder farm that works incredibly well. Some people have got some already, and yeah, to be fair, they're working pretty good, but I think mine might just tank theirs a bit. So yeah. And I've been working on some edits to the design as well that make it a bit more efficient, shall we say. And basically, yeah, gunpowder farm, I can set up a rocket shop even though I don't have wings. That way I can get diamonds from people, even though obviously I'm not using wings myself, which means I get diamonds on the side, which I can then spend in other shops for like building resource and stuff like that. Or what I can do is go ahead and turn those diamonds into blocks and use them for boasting and riches and beacons and stuff like that. Or jukeboxes and other bits like that. So yeah, really depends. But mostly diamonds probably going to be used for currency. And I'm actually thinking of setting up some sort of pawn shop as well. If I could sell diamonds in reverse for kind of emeralds and gold and iron and whatnot, or sell, because I could set up prices for like every single block in the game or stuff that I need at the time. So like it would be a pawn shop, but the seasons of like the blocks I need would shift. So say if I was building like a big, I don't know, like monument in the ocean that's made of like orange stuff, I would set it up as being like, I would sell 1 diamond for like half a stack of copper. I mean, that sounds a bit harsh, but that is kind of what with it. Or maybe 2 diamonds for a half a stack of copper, right? So it'd be 4 diamonds for a full stack. And I'm trusting people to go with that and not just take the diamonds and not leave the stuff. But yeah, I could do a thing where I do like an IOU, which is they can take the diamonds and then come back later with the copper or whatever. But yeah, essentially we're going to set up a reverse shop, a pawn shop. That's essentially what pawn shops are, but they give you money for giving them things rather than them giving you things and you give them money. That's essentially what a pawn shop is, just a reverse shop. And yeah, we're going to be setting it up. It's going to be like seasonal, as I said, because we're going to be wanting different stuff at different times, depending on what builds we want. Alongside that, I'm also supplying a couple people with resources for their shops. So I might even make some sort of like secret underground underbelly for like, you know, like nefarious purposes and shenanigans. It could be very fun. And I've already got a base idea for it. Yeah, it's going to be one of my mega bases and probably my farm district. The whole idea is, because I'm going to be staying, I've mentioned this before, right? I have never really done a Let's Play or any kind of survival just in the desert straight. And I just thought it'd be a really sort of fun idea because, well, it's never been done before. Well, by me anyway. I mean, there is other biomes around, but this desert is massive, so I thought, why not use it? And that's not saying that I can't use materials outside the desert. Of course I can. It just means whatever I build, it has to be within the desert, if that makes sense. So it doesn't exactly have to match the terrain, but more kind of maybe just stand out against like the blankness of the desert. That would even be like a lone house in the middle of nowhere. Could be even awesome as well. But yeah. Right, let's get this done. I might need a couple more blocks, actually. To be honest, by which time the beacon, not the beacon, the thingy should be done. The smelters should be done by the time we've gone and fetched more stone, to be honest. So, yeah, it's promising. And even if it's not enough, like the stuff that was smelted, I'm still going to get more ores while I go back down there in a minute, so it wouldn't really matter. The other thing is as well, I'm gonna... because I can't be bothered to go get Wither Skulls, and also I'm terrified. I know I've got like no consequence of dying because I have the highest death rate on the SMP so far, but I cannot be bothered to go get Wither Skulls from the Nether. So I'm gonna pay someone else to do it, as I did before, and actually I still haven't paid them yet. That's the thing. That's why I've been mining diamonds. I'm going to give them 3 diamond blocks for the 3 Wither Skulls that they gave me, because that seems kind of appropriate. But yeah, so I'm going to either pay the same person or other people to get Wither Skulls for me, so that I can fight a bunch more Withers, so that we can then go ahead and basically just get a bunch more beacons. I want 8 beacons, so no, wait. Yeah, 8 beacons, so we can have 4 in the middle, 4 on each corner. 1 on each corner of the house we have in the centre up where that water tower goes to. And then I'm going to have 1 in each corner of the actual base itself, so you're always on effects when you're in this vicinity. Especially when you're in the farms, because I'm going to need a lot of like haste and speed to actually get this stuff done before it like despawns, essentially. Especially when we've got all this put in place. Which again, we're going to grind out on TikTok at any random day, to be honest, so I'd keep your eye out. And to be honest, my socials are links over here, so that's Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, the lot. And speaking of which, I am an idiot. I'm an actual idiot. See, was that drowned? What? Why was I dying? Oh no, I think I was just drowning. I am an idiot, right? So all my previous streams, they go up as VODs on YouTube, essentially, right? And the thing is, there is such an easy way to upload VODs to YouTube that I had no idea about before, which I wish I'd known about, which I only learned about last night, which is kind of crazy. Since the video was made 2 years ago, which is around the time that I started streaming, and we're already on 70 followers, which is kind of mad as well. And we've been to 2 TwitchCons. Yeah, so the way that this works, essentially, you don't need to like do files or downloads or anything. All you need is a YouTube account and a Twitch account, and the access to like the Twitch homepage on the internet. All you really do was make sure you've got VOD saving on, which I do, which saves your kind of previous streams to actual Twitch for, well, however long, depending if you're an affiliate, partner, or just a content creator. So for me, it's a week because I don't have affiliate or partner, except for some streams, which are really weird. But yeah, for me, it's a week. And essentially then what you do is you go into create a dashboard, which is under your profile picture, if you click in the top right. And then once you're there, if you go to video producer, and then under that click content, it shows all your previous VODs that have been saved because you've got the VOD thing on. Then what you want to do is go to settings and go to connections. And if you connect your YouTube account to it, it should work. Now, I know in the past that there was some sort of error, it would say something about Gmail and stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure they fixed that bug now, so you can actually connect your YouTube to your Twitch directly. So that's pretty damn handy. Basically, that needs to be enabled for this to work. And if not, then it is a bit of a problem. But what you then do is go back to video producer and content, and what you should see is that there's a highlight button and 3 dots on the right side of each VOD. And what you can do is in highlights is actually select where your gameplay starts and ends, so that there isn't all this kind of starting bit where because I play on mobile for the SMP, and I have to switch between tabs to go from Twitch to the actual SMP stuff. And so I can cut that bit out and just have the start of the gameplay, like where we did the intro from, to start the stream, and just the end be before I drag down to end the stream, essentially, which is really super duper handy, like inbuilt editing app. And it's all done on Twitch. You don't, and like I said, you don't really actually need to download anything at all, which is amazing. And then all you do after that is basically just go ahead and hit the export button. After you hit the 3 dots, you can add a thumbnail, you can add a description, you add the title, and all of that will essentially be copied over to YouTube. You hit export and it starts uploading. Usually it takes about an hour from what I've seen so far. And yeah. So the thing is, I used to use Streamlabs, and look, I have nothing against it. Great platform, especially for kind of IRL stuff, because I still use it for like IRL streams. But when it comes to VODing, and to be fair, I was using an iPad, not desktops, that would kind of make sense. It would essentially lag out, say we can't do this broadcast because of But yeah, it's such a simple way to do it now, is literally just with Twitch and YouTube, which I'm super duper happy about. So that's absolutely awesome. Yeah. I might do a little tutorial for it. I mean, there's 1 or 2 of them on YouTube right now, which is where I learned how to do it. But I could make one today if I really wanted to. And I'm going to be editing the episode today as well. That's the other thing. I'm doing a lot of voice and a lot of editing for the episode, just sorting out scenes and stuff, because stuff is not in the right order. But we're almost there, which is good. Future's looking bright. Also, my peeps are going out, or well, for a week tomorrow, and we're leaving the following Wednesday. Now, I'm pretty sure they're back the day after I get back. So they're going for 2 weeks. I'm only going for 1 week, which means we have a bunch of time between where I can do stuff. And obviously August starts on Friday. And obviously because they're going away for the 1st and 2nd week of August, well, yeah, Shadathon is going to be awesome. So yeah, that's pretty much why I started. And actually, to be fair, I'm going to Brighton this Sunday. Some of you may know why, some of you may not know why, but yeah, it's happening, and I'm very, very excited. So yeah, it's going to be awesome. And I'm going to be taking some particular outfits with me, if you know what I mean. When I wake in the morning and I step outside, I take a deep breath and I get real high in my head. What's going on? And I say, hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, yeah, it's okay. This song's stuck in my head, and I can't get it out. It's really annoying. I say, hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Right, yeah, so there is like a couple water fissures like this, just in random areas, but we can get rid of these pretty easily, because oh, that's the other thing I mentioned last time. So we won't do it in this one, but we will do it in the next one, along with the other thing that we mentioned earlier that I can't remember. We're going to be doing an ocean monument at some point, because I need to get sponges to just clear these small ones down here, because it is getting quite annoying. So yeah, we're going to do a monument at some point. Not today, but maybe next time. So we were going to do it today if we got like that bit over there finished in the last stream, but we didn't because we had to run an errand. What am I doing? I'm meant to be going to the centre to go get more stone. But yeah, if we just actually pop down, for anyone who hasn't been here before, we can just pop down here and just go and see the actual beacon itself. It's just down here, look. And the actual beacon itself is on base level, so minus 59. But we're at 11 now, just to get stone and stuff. So yeah, it's yeah, and this is where I've been getting on my ores as well. I haven't actually found any diamonds here. I wouldn't expect to. It's really rare at this point now, which is insane. But I'm also using a Fortune 3, so I wouldn't be picking up blocks. I do want to do an ore tower on here at some point. I think it would be like Insanity, and it kind of fits the theme of the SMP, Chaos Incarnate, to be honest. The one that we mined on the Shadowcraft SMP gave us over 200,000 drops, which is like pure insanity. It took a full week to mine down, like a full real life week to mine down as well. And that's with Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3, and Haste 2 from a beacon, which is still crazily insane. I'm so happy I did, though, because I am never going to have to mine again. I also built an ultimate storage system, which is a little bit of a sneak peek, I guess, or a teaser as to what the new episode is going to be about. And some other stuff in there too, because I've essentially made a list actually in the Minecraft world. A little teaser, I'm spoiling too much, which is essentially going to become like a blank sheet every now and then, but then like revitalize itself depending on like what needs doing in the Minecraft world. So I have like a physical sheet within the world that I can tick off with like blocks, so I know what I'm doing, which I think is actually quite a good idea. It's kind of like the farm tool that I have, where I can basically put redstone blocks behind the lamps that have item frames that have items in them that resemble like different farms, except it's more like a literal like list I've actually built. I've spelt out stuff with blocks, like made actual words. And yeah, it's kind of sick. How did I miss that iron up there? Huh. I guess didn't have any torches here. Yeah, pretty much all the iron we have right now is just going to go towards this beacon. But then any iron we get in the future, we're just going to put towards other stuff. Because like I said, we're going to be building farms at some point. And I'm pretty sure also we're right on a slime chunk. Because I've been getting these guys quite a lot. So there's a possibility we might be building an old-fashioned slime farm. Because what I want to do this season, I know like a lot of stuff like newly has come out with drops and everything. But... and yeah, they've brought along like a lot of new crazy farms, especially with the trial chambers and the using potions. And now we can create some really cool slime farms with armadillos. But I kind of miss doing the big menial stuff with these massive sort of slime chunk farms, and I kind of want to build one in this world. And like I said, it is Chaoscraft after all, so why not? The other thing is the armadillo farms, they can get extremely laggy. And from experience, playing on an SMP with a lot of lag going on while other people are doing like various dangerous tasks with a lot of stuff on them, it's not very fun for them or for you. And I say from experience because essentially that did happen about 2-3 weeks ago. I don't know how it happened, but basically a bunch of bogged skeletons had spawned in a trial chamber. There was like 50 of them. And the crazy thing is, the trial chamber had never been explored, it never been reset, and I think what had happened is they'd spawned inside a small chunk behind a wall, because sometimes what will happen with trial chambers is they won't spawn properly, and you'll get like separate rooms that are basically just one block off the actual thing. But yeah, the amount of it that was in there as well is just... I don't know how that works. I know that when bogs die, they spawn podzol, but it doesn't spawn more of them, so it's still a mystery to all of us, to be honest. Yeah, it's weird. Very, very weird. Is that going to be enough? Maybe a bit more. But yeah, you can see why I need to expand a beacon, because small beacons... you can only really reach this far out. I mean, you can really stretch it. If you go back to the center and then run out really quickly, you can actually get some stuff because it fades away. But yeah, having a big beacon would be massively beneficial, especially for the downstairs bit where we'll get on all our diamonds. So yeah. Oh shit. Was that a creeper? No, that's a slime. Okay, we're just going to block ourselves in real quick. We'll eat some bread. Where's that little tunnel we can... Boom. There we go. Haven't told already, I have a cold as well, which is why my voice sounds a bit... or... Make like this. And I'll make like that. Yeah, it's not been fun. Couple sleepless nights and some other bits. But if like I said, I don't know, I haven't said this yet. I'm feeling much better now, and we're coming off it. It is just basically blocked up nose now, but apart from that, all the headaches and the pain is gone. Like, I don't need painkillers anymore. I'm all good. The thing is, when I get colds and stuff, it is bad, like properly bad. And I'm not like trying to exaggerate, but it's when I get colds or like the pain is through the roof. I literally cannot sleep. It's not very fun, but yeah. I think the worst night was 2 days ago, and I got about 2.5 hours of sleep, which wasn't very fun. Day after it was about 3 hours, and then last night it was about 6, 7. So yeah, it's seriously come off quite a bit, which is nice. Oh look, more iron, which we can go out to the furnace up the top. Oh, it's like a proper vein as well. Yes, I love the fact that they made iron into like big old veins as well. I think it's probably one of the best updates they've done, especially with like coal and other bits too. Because you used to like just find what, like 1, 2 iron in an area. It was really annoying. But yeah, you can pretty much get abundances now. Oh, copper. Hello. I need you for later projects. And some other bits too. Bye bye. We're flying up the beacon beam. Right. Are we inside the tunnel yet? Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Going into sprint action with the swim, so we can actually get up to the top quicker and don't drown. Also, for some reason, there's tunnels under my base leading to a weird maze of contraptions, which is quite weird. So I'm going to be asking Burger about that at some point, if they're on, or in the Discord. I'm pretty sure they're in France right now, so I won't bother them because I'm pretty sure they're on holiday. But yeah, if Burger gets a chance, why are there tunnels under my base leading to a creepy maze with a bunch of like survival bunker stuffs and maybe a quiz? Maybe it's a minigame, I don't know. Speaking of which, I've got a couple mini-games in mind that I would like to try to put in action. I haven't actually test-built them. The only thing I've really test-built for the SMP, because I want to kind of free-think a lot of the stuff. The only thing I've really test-built is the unconventional way to travel. Because otherwise we'd be losing a lot of resources while doing it on the actual SMP and survival. That's going to be the only thing we sort of test-build before we actually build the SMP. For the entire season, I should say. Everything else we've already kind of built before, except for the buildings, which I'm just going to build for ref pictures. And yeah. Oh, hello. Oh, wait, what do you trade? Where have you gone? Do you turn invisible or what? I know you're here. What do you trade to, sir? Ooh. I could use you. Problem is, I don't know if he'll stick around. That's really handy, actually. Oh. If I could just get you to... If I got any boats... Do I have any boats lying around? Because I could get him in a thing. And then just keep him safe. No, I do not have any boats. Right, we'll leave him for now. I'm sure we'll find another bottle villager at some point anyway. They do tend to wander around. Yeah, you can kind of see why I wanted him anyway. But apart from all our stuff's done. Right, we're gonna go chuck the rest of this in here anyway because we're probably gonna need it. Yeah, okay, that needs to smell a bit more. That's all done. Nothing in there, nothing in there. This one down the bottom is also done. Awesome. And then we can just chuck the rest 9 of them there too. And then this can go in here. And I know a copper somewhere along here. There we go. Sweet. Okay, awesome. What we can do now is just take all of this stuff over here. Go craft a bunch of blocks. Bam, like that. And just chuck them in there like that. Oh, wait, what we can do is just go like that. And then take these. Bit of quick maths. There we go. And right, what we'll do for now is just chuck the rest of this in here. And come back and get it later. But yeah, we need to go fill up our hole first. I think it's 2 stacks and 36 for a fully fledged beacon, right? So 9 plus 32 is 41. 41. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 20, 29, 50, 51, so 10. and 9, so 19. And 4 is 23. So it's 45 minus 23, so that's 22. That will leave us 22 left. So if we actually, yeah, I'll make this, so I'm just figuring out the maths for what this would be to a stack. So if we split this in half, so these 3 now add up to a stack, because 22 plus 32 is 54, and 54 plus 9 is, wait, what? That's not right. 54 plus 9 is 63. No, I need the extra one. Yeah, because it was taken away. Okay, right, there we go. So now 23 and 32 add up to 55 plus 9 equals 64. So this is now technically a stack. It's just a bunch of different blocks. So now we just need more for that, essentially. And then, yeah, we're done. I mean, it should be anyway. Whoop. Right, let's go fill up this lake, shall we? Let's do it. Let's freaking go. Oh, let's make sure there's no creepers waiting for us on the top this time. Let's freaking go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Whoa. Whoa. Just gonna... Sorry, I had to free my hands there for a second. We're all good now. Ooh. Let's keep going. Okay, yeah. Literally just these couple bits. We should get this done within stream time. Wait, we've gone for half an hour. Are you joking? I mean, to be fair, we've got until like 3 o'clock, so we should be fine. I think I've got music on there, I might run out, so I'll have to use something else. But yeah, as soon as we're done this, we'll go add everything else to the beacon. Hope it's enough. If it's not, obviously we'll just start expanding the farm a bit as well. Or we can just go mining for a bit, to be honest. And then go get some more ores with the new stuff we've got. I mean, it should be enough. It should definitely be enough blocks. Well, I'm hoping anyway. And actually, even still, we've got a bunch of sugarcane in storage we can turn into paper. And I'm pretty sure the villagers might have reset enough. Not like fully to 24 paper for an emerald, but just enough where we can start trading with them again. Because they will have slept, obviously. So I'm just hoping that does happen, in which case we can obviously go trade with them again, get a bunch more emeralds, and maybe finish off that beacon. Now, I was 1 block off last time from having like a 2-layer. It's literally just a 1-layer now, which really annoyed me. So if we're 1 block off again, I'm going to be mightily annoyed. Yeah, okay. It's just fingers crossed, everyone. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. We should be fine. Oh my god, Warframe Wednesday tomorrow is going to be epic as well. Oh, we're going to have so much fun. We're going to have so much more time as well. Oh, it's going to be insanity. Whole of August is going to be insanity. But yeah, basically the line that's going to work is we've got Wednesday through till... So, tell you what, I will actually start Shadathon tomorrow instead of August, because obviously I'm going away a couple of days for the first. Yeah, so... Yeah, the way we'll do this then is Friday 1st. Just give me a second, I'm thinking about this. Friday 1st. Wait a second. So the 3rd. yeah, so we'll start tomorrow, Wednesday, and then we'll go to the following Wednesday. But by that point, I'm going away for a bit, and obviously we're going away on the Sunday, which will be the 3rd as well. But I'll still be able to stream on that day a bit before I go, so yeah. Oh, put my boots on by accident. Yeah, I'll still be able to stream a bit before I go, and then yeah, it should work. That should work out then. Yeah, sure. Just gotta keep an eye on my bubbles so I don't drown again. It's happened a couple of times now. It's not very fun. I always get to 1, there we go. Yeah, perfect. Always perfectly timed. Because I'm used to doing this now. That's why I've gotten so good at it.